dicks in it.
Oh yeah, like that's yeah,
Like that makes
yeah.
them gay. They're like, I only watch lesbian porn.
Yeah, meanwhile, you're jacking off next to them at a sleepover.
Yes.
They're like, dude, don't be gay. We're going to watch lesbian
He grabs
porn.
yours. He's like, well, you're not even coming yet.
Dude, Devin's gay. He won't even let me fucking jerk his dick off with his sock.
And then they show you some weird porn where they're like, oh, you haven't seen the E.T. porn? Where the guy looks like E.T.
Yeah.
and all of his fingers are dildos? And they molest that girl?
Mhm.
You haven't seen... And then they put that on, and that's somehow not gay.
That's not.
To watch
yeah.
some freakishly weird home video
Mhm.
type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
They made me watch so many things like that. I watched an E.T. one. I watched the... You ever see the Bigfoot one?
Who's the they in this story?
Who was they?
My friend Nathan.
Your uncles.
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Steve.
Ben was like the state.
I was court mandated.
You kept fucking so many dogs, you had to go through like a Clockwork Orange thing where they showed you people fucking different things until it was torturous.
I gotta be honest, I haven't made it through a lot of Stanley Kubrick's films, by the way, as much as I pretend to be an intellectual. Like, Barry Lyndon was really good, and I was like, fuck, this is great. And then I like paused it, and I was like an hour 40, and there was more, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm good.
I get it. It's okay.
Like, it was late, and I was like, I'm not gonna finish it tomorrow. I think I got it. Great. It was great, though.
He's a brilliant filmmaker, but I understand being a little like, man, they're very rigid and not. He doesn't, they're not. They're very mathematical. They're not like super soulful.
Yeah.
I
I made it like an hour through 2001: A Space Odyssey. I was like, I got it.
That movie can suck my ass. I don't.
Okay.
It's great.
I've seen The Shining like 100 times.
Groundbreaking. Shining, I can always watch.
Shining's
great.
amazing. Full Metal Jacket's great.
Full Metal Jacket's
Seen that
amazing.
100
It's not so
times.
great.
Clockwork Orange.
I didn't make it through that one either.
Thought I loved it when I was like a teenager because I was like, fuck yeah, hell yeah. It was like the odd future of movies.
Sure. It was Wolfgang.
It was like
Golf
yeah,
Wang.
Golf Wang, yeah. And then I rewatched it like a year ago, and I was like, it's
Does
cool
it
and
stink?
crazy, but it's not that. I don't know. I didn't. It's just like, who wants to watch this too many times? I do love like the idea of like listening to Singing in the Rain and raping like old rich people. And
Sure,
stuff.
that's great.
Of course,
Yeah.
but it's I don't know. Could have been better to me
Yeah.
a little bit.
If I'm going to watch something that's 3 hours, it kind of needs to be a little, I don't know, like Boogie Nights I can watch over and over. Magnolia I can watch over and over. If I'm going to watch a 3-hour movie,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can even watch Beau is Afraid over and over just because it just goes so many different places.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm the king of like I'll throw a Malick movie on and then just watch TikTok on my phone, and then the credits roll and I go, I love art.
You go, I did it.
Another one to throw in my belt.
Yeah.
That really
And
is
then-
like the unification of opposites. You're watching like a Terrence Malick's film, and then you're watching people like crush their skulls and vices on
Yeah, it's like I'm putting on Tree of Life and I'm on my phone like looking at like a retarded like a waterhead and they're throwing rings on it, and I'm like, oh, look at that. There's some hand and some wheat. She's running her hand through wheat. I love art. Anyway, let me see what this retarded.
Anyway, this is the new trend here where they feed their baby to a donkey, and then the donkey eats it.
I'm like, oh, his dad beat him, so now he has trauma and he's grown up. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna watch this. This family fights to the death with forks. And I go, what? What's that? Oh, it's he's looking at a tree and he's thinking about God. Yeah, that rules. Oh man, that girl's got that whole wiffle ball in her pussy. and then the credits roll and I go, fucking God, I love art. I love art. So, and then I'll be at a party later.
And you talk about like I watched the whole thing.
Somebody's talking about like some Tarkovsky movie they just saw. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just saw Tree of Life, the part where he's looking at the tree. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's like I'm next to the tree.
I'll do the same thing. I'll be like, yeah, so Burt Kreischer and Jay Moore, they don't speak anymore. But I also watch Tree of Life. Yeah.
We should start, I think, editing films that have the like the running,
Yeah,
like the little running TikTok guy. Under.
Family Guy clips and the Subway Surfers footage. Yeah.
You should be able to rent the movies on whatever streaming service you want, and then like TikTok videos pop up next to it.
No, we are finished. I mean, like it was becoming mainstream. I remember, like, I think Pete Davidson had a whole segment on Weekend Update one time where he was like, and people liked it. And they were like, "Let's make a great point." Like he's talking, like shitting on the Irishman because he's like, "Dude," he's like, "It's 3 hours long. Okay, like make the movie." Like 14 minutes, that's the...
What
like,
a retard.
And it was, like, kind of legitimate. I was like, yeah, this is exactly how people think. Like, they just want it to be quick.
Well, I think of myself as an intellectual. It's happening to me now. Like, I was and I got a lot of free time now, and I was like, I'm going to rewatch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And I had to buy it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I put it on, and then I made it to, like, the Chain Gang singing, and I was like, let me just put the phone up real quick. And then I made it through, like,